Good afternoon everyone, T and Speed back again today with another video for you guys. Today I've come out to my buddy Nick's house to check out his new project and to show you guys a couple of his other vehicles. After that we're gonna head out to the Redneck Rumble in Lebanon, check out some hot rods, check out some classic cars, some rat rods, things like that. I'm not really sure what all's out there. I have never been. Nick's been, I guess, every time he's been around for it, so he says it's a pretty cool event, so we're gonna go check that out. But first I thought it'd be cool to show you guys his Mark III Supra project. His car is an 86.5. He's kind of just getting started on it, so there's a little bit of rough spots. You know, nobody's gonna lie about that, but it's got some big plans and it's gonna be a hell of a sleeper one day. So let me show you guys this thing real quick. So for right now, he's rocking with the stock naturally aspirated engine. There is a new engine sitting right over there. It's a turbocharged engine that he's gonna swap into it. So he's kind of gonna make this thing a little bit of a sleeper. As you can see, the exterior's not anything too pretty, but that's kind of what he wants it. He wants to do the restoration himself. He wants it to be a project that he can kind of work on, and he wants it to look like that, but then blow the doors off of everything else. Interior wise, this car is looking pretty rough, but he kind of has some plans to do a bit of a race car style interior. He's wanting to do kind of like the digital screen on the dash kind of thing with all the readouts, make it more of a modern style with the classic looks.
So the big problem with these is a lot of the hatches will leak on them, and what will happen is, if you want to take a look in here, that's actually why this is still not finished, they'll end up rusting. And so what I did is cleaned it all out, cut all the bad stuff out, nice and sealed off, and then went over fiberglass and sealed everything out and basically made a fiberglass shell slash tub, with the exception of right there because it's not quite finished. Then went through, took all the interior out of the car, sprayed it out, cleaned up all the old sound deadening, got rid of all that, put in new rubberized coating. And as you can see, while I'm still trying to seal up this hatch, it's done a pretty good job, because every once in a while I got to come out here, and hence why this cup is in here, and bail an entire wheel well full of water out. So it's a little funny.
Nick is what I would consider to be one of the true gearheads, you know, kind of like myself and basically all the people I surround myself with, I guess. We like cars, we like doing stuff with them, we like making them our own. He's taking this thing and making it what he wants. As you can see behind me, he's got a VW bus. He's into that kind of thing too. He's definitely into the Germans.
It's got the same motor that's in the 914 or Type 4s. I've got double barrel Weber on there, MSD coil. I went with the Pertronix Flamethrower 3 because I originally had the MSD on there. Don't mind the can that fell through. And I've got a 6AL box to keep it going. As you can see, it hasn't been running in about 2 months since we moved over to the new location, but it's definitely fun, and it's really funny when people get passed by a Volkswagen bus doing 80 miles an hour. And they're like, I didn't think they can go that fast. I'm like, oh, it'll go that fast, I promise you. Just I ain't winning any drag races though, I can tell you that.
So he's got the Supra, he's got the bus, and he's also got a super sweet classic Mustang sitting in this garage right here. I'd like to take a second while he's getting the Mustang ready to show you guys to thank you very much for the awesome reaction I got to my LS Fest video a couple days ago. It got by far the most views I've gotten so far, by far the most likes, and I also got a good amount of subscriptions off of it. So thank you very much. Also, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. There's going to be a button right down there. Just go ahead and click it. Also, if it's not too much work, if you could like the video, that'd be awesome, because it really helps me out a whole lot. I'm still getting kind of going, so every little bit counts. This is also as good of an opportunity as any to show you guys the brand new tag that I finally got for the Corvette. I told you guys a little bit about it in a video before, but I didn't say what it was because I wasn't sure what I could get for the car. Tennessee has no way of determining what's available and what's not until you send in your money and wait the whole process, which I think kind of sucks in today's age with all the technology we've got. I feel like there could probably be something a little bit faster than that, but I applied and I got what I wanted, and here it is. So So there it is, love it or hate it, I don't care. Zio's sick, I think it fits the car just perfectly. I'm super stoked about it, and I plan on keeping it on the car for the life of my ownership. Right here we have Nick's 1966 Sprint 200 inline 6 Mustang. This thing's a little bit different. This is not something that I'm super familiar with. I'm not a Mustang guy anyway, so I'm not the one to talk to about this kind of stuff. But Nick knows everything about this car. It's kind of his baby, it's his most prized possession, it's his first build, so let's go to him to hear more about it.
So it's a 1966 Mustang. Originally when I got it, I had the intention to clone the 13th GT350 Coupe. I literally scoured all the deserts of Southern California and Nevada and accumulated all the parts to make it. In fact, I still have a few left over, which is why the paint on here isn't technically the original. It's actually a Shelby white for the most part. And at that point I had to make it a little pearl to add a little nice flavor to it. Can't really see it that well in this lighting, it's a little dirty. As we were tearing it down to restore it and whatnot, checked all the numbers out and found out that it literally had 90% of everything that was in there originally. So it would have been a crime to go ahead and do that. So we went ahead and scrapped the plans to make it a race car and just completely restored it to basically 90% factory correct. Sans the paint coat, obviously. Aside from that, we went through, took apart the entire powertrain down to nuts and bolts, and completely redid everything, and it's ready to last at least another 60 years.
That's about going to do it for checking out Nick's cars. Again, if you ever want to do anything like this, if you want to show the world your car, just shoot me an email. The information's down in the description, or check out my website, www.tandspeedtv.com. There's a contact form right on there. Just go to the contact page, you can enter all your information in, and we'll get in touch with each other and figure out how we can get your car in a video. We have made the quick trip over to Lebanon, Tennessee for the Redneck Rumble. We're here, we're pulling into the parking lot, and I've already seen so many cars I want to check out, all kinds of classics. I'm into just about any kind of cars, so whether it be these classics or the Corvette like that or whatever, I'm into it. So we're gonna go in here and check out some cars, maybe get some food, not really sure what's gonna go on. I have no idea what's here, never been here before. I know there's a swap meet, there's a demolition derby later, and just a bunch of classic cars. So there should be plenty to check out, so stick around. It would seem that way out here in the country they don't really do the whole credit and debit card thing, so we got to make a hike up the hill here so Tyler can get some cash. This is your moment of glory, buddy. This event looks like it's a lot bigger than I expected. There's a pretty sick supercharged Ratrod sitting right there. So far this event seems to be living up to its name, the Redneck Rumble. It's just kind of a jumble of all kinds of American classics, all kinds of swap meet, all kinds of, to some people maybe junk, but I think it's pretty cool. There's all kinds of rusty car parts and anything you might need for your restoration projects. Basically, yeah, like he said, all the hard to find stuff. Now we seem to be entering the main show area where I guess the nicer cars and I guess the more built cars, the more finished products, I guess, if you will.
Kind of a conglomerate, really.
Yeah, there's a little bit of junk, there's a little bit of nice cars, but there's also nice junk cars, if you know what I mean. So you'll see. I guess I kind of lied. There's a lot of really nice cars here. This thing is so sick. Jet ski on wheels, I guess. Redneck Rumble. Man. So I do have permission from the owner to be checking this truck out, but I just want to show you guys. This thing's a gun. This thing is so sick. Just steering wheel made out of wrenches. This thing is nothing but creativity. I love this kind of thing. So the owner of this truck, Ricky, has graciously accepted to take me down the road in it a little bit and maybe tell us a little bit about it. I'm super stoked. Awesome. Do you drive it often, or do you keep it in the garage?
It stays in the garage a lot, but I drive it. I just come back from Frog Follies. Everything there is 49 and back. I said it's one of a kind. There's not another one in the whole world like it.
It's definitely one of a kind. I love it.
Yep.
I really appreciate you taking me for a ride in it. I love getting to see everybody's build, just what they put time into, you know, what everybody is individually into. I don't love to see when everybody does the same thing everybody else does. Stuff like this, it's clean on the inside, unique on the inside, but sort of rusty on the outside, but on purpose. I love it.
Yeah, I'll give $50 for it.
Really?
Yeah.
You're kidding. What a great investment.
It's been sitting around on the side of the road for 40 years.
40? Wow. Man, that's the kind of luck I wish I could have.
Probably.
Oh man, you saved it from a fiery grave.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I built it in about 4 months.
Really?
First car show I went to, I had to put my windshield in the morning before. I come in second place, but I was only 2 in the class.
Hey, well, you know, it's better than 3rd place. I really like that bed.
Yeah, a guy gave me that, and it had a Coca-Cola Forston sign in the bottom of it. I'm wanting to tear it apart. I'm wanting to have about 6 inches in here where I have more room in here.
Yeah, make it a little bit more cruisable.
Yeah, that's my dream, you know. And I want it where whenever I get ready to go anywhere, I want to go.
What's the farthest you've ever driven it?
I've driven it to Evansville six times.
Wow,
That's 200 miles.
that's pretty reliable.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much, Ricky. I appreciate your time.
All right.
You have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
That is exactly what I love about the car community. People are so willing to share, so willing to tell about the time and effort that they put into their beautiful machines. And I think what he's got there is absolutely beautiful. Definitely one of the prettier I've seen today.
How many horsepower you got? I think got a Hemi.
I think we've come upon the car at this place with the complete, absolute, non-debatable lowest amount of horsepower. The cool part is I do believe it's actually a running, driving, functional vehicle, so props to you whoever messes with that. I really like this event because it's kind of different in that people are really not scared to show their builds in all stages, from day one where it's just literally a pile of rust to completion where it's a beautiful, shining, you can see your face in it show car. So there's a little bit of everything here, but there's a whole lot of things that I want. Rat rods galore, rat rods everywhere, which is great because I fucking love rat rods. But seriously, rat rods are awesome. They're really cool because they're nothing but creativity. They can be anything, you can start with anything, you can end up with anything. Poor Tyler has tried at the LS Fest, at the Tennessee State Fair, and now here at the Redneck Rumble, and he just cannot get his hands on a funnel cake for some reason.
But it's like, I'm just gonna be standing here.
Well, then get a funnel cake. Why would you complain about it if they're right there?
I mean, like, it's just I'll be standing here like I am right now.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Eating deep
That's
fried
true.
Oreos
That's
for the
true.
first time.
It's 100% true.
Well, I got some bad news for you guys. After about an hour of waiting around, killing time, we finally found out that they have canceled the Demolition Derby because, get this, the track is too wet The track is too wet to destroy cars. So I guess at this point, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I've had a great time making this for you. As always, I enjoy sharing everything with you. So whatever you wanna see, throw down in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Shoot me an email, check out the Instagram. All of it's gonna be down in the description. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time.